Welcome, YouTubers, sports fans across the nation. This your boy Turtle with the Uneducated Network, and this is my show. So, you think you know sports? Sports fans around the nation. Now tune in. So you think you know sports? So you think you know sports? So you think you know sports? So you think you know? It could be NFL, it could be NHL, it could be baseball, it could be soccer, y'all. It could be NBA, it could be anything. You just don't know, man. It could be anything. You just don't know, man. So you think you know sports? That's the question I pose. Let me hear your answer. Think you better than pros? Think you don't know? Think you don't know? So you think you 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 know sports? So you think you know? So you think you know sports? So you think you know? Okay. Welcome back, sports fans. This your boy Turtle with the Uneducated Network, and this is my show. So, you think you know sports? And this our little show, man.
Fired up. And it's your boy Jesus Miyake. Y'all know what it is.
What's going on, man? We got a good one for y'all. Jam-packed show and fired up for y'all today, man. Bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff that happened over the last little course of this week or so. We're gonna start off with the Triple G versus Canelo fight. Man, talk about highway robbery, man. Stole it from him. They say I didn't get to see the fight all the way. I seen a couple of spots, but I didn't get to watch it. So I'm gonna just talk about what I do know. And what I do know is that, you know, everybody's saying that what's her name? Judge Bird, Adele Bird, something. I don't know how to say her name, but yeah, she scored the fight, man, really lopsided, from 118 to 110. The other two judges had it, you know, the other two judges had it fairly close. You know, they had it 115 to 113 and 114 to 114. I mean, so, you know, to have that kind of margin is baffling, you know. And on top of her resume, you know, she's known for already having stretches of points, you know, giving a win to the guy that shouldn't have won in the fight against Joe versus Hopkins. She was the only judge that had Hopkins winning, which ended up leading to a draw. I mean, it's one of those things that's like,
That's just what she do.
it's like she got an MO now.
For it. Yeah.
The trainer said,
paid for it.
look, the trainer said, Triple G's trainer said he felt like it's BS. He felt like she came into the fight and turned her card already in before the fight started. He felt like she turned her card in already. I mean, if that's not fixed, then I don't know what is, man.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded, man. 118 to 110. Wow.
What they say? Teddy Atlas was going in. What
Teddy went in, man. That was great. Y'all want to go see that? Go check out Teddy Atlas and Stephen A. Smith.
Teddy Atlas went in, man.
Man, that was great TV,
because they know that's bogus, man.
Yeah, bro.
Because we're tired. Boxing fans are tired of this, man. You watch a fight,
falling apart.
You know, you watch a fight to the end and only to have it robbed.
That's why nobody
by
even
the
paid
judges.
attention to this.
You know, this
Manny Pacquiao fight anyway.
It was Pacquiao that just recently got robbed too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's ridiculous, man. We watching this sport and y'all crumbling yourself at this point, man.
It's ridiculous.
Like it's so bad, man. They got a rematch for sure to be announced. So we'll wait. We know she won't be on the card for that rematch though. So we know that
I
for
hope
sure,
not.
man.
I mean, well, with boxing, you never know, right?
Let's move on to the next segment, man. Saints versus the Patriots, man. Goddamn, man. We
Top
took
5
another
pick,
L,
here
man.
we come.
Top 5 pick, here we come, man. We on our way, man. We looking bad, man. They go down. Saints
I'm
go down
hoping we
hard,
keep
man.
losing now.
Man, it's only week 2,
I mean,
man. Hold on,
you're right.
man.
It's
only week 2.
I'm not ready to jump ship, but I seen this ship.
It's only week 2, G.
He showed us. They showed us, man.
It's only week 2, G.
They showed us, bro.
We went down 36-20 to New England. New England looked like they was back on track, and the Saints defense looked like they were back on track to set another fucking record. I mean,
as usual,
what are we doing here, man?
Whoever comes to the house, get a record. Tom
anybody
Brady's got 3. what 3 TDs first time ever
in the first quarter, man.
Come on,
first time in the first quarter.
As
Tom
usual.
Brady, 40 years old, been playing for fucking 20 seasons, and his first time ever.
That's
Anytime
ridiculous.
you want to break a record, come play the Saints, man. I don't care if we win the game or not. You still gonna break the record, man.
Yeah.
Kenny Vaccaro ended up getting benched because he couldn't cover nobody.
Yeah.
He couldn't cover Gronk. I'm talking about, bro, Gronk was just running over this kid, man. Like, what else? He looked good his first year, and now, ever since then, he just looked mediocre, man.
I still like Vaccaro.
I like him because he's a hard hitter. But
Sean Payton is our damn problem. I think we need a new voice.
What's up with the offense, man?
I think we need a new voice, bro.
What's going on in that backfield, man?
Sean Payton try to sit on his damn high horse every 5 seconds about what is or this and that. Bro, I'm done with it.
What's going on in that backfield? We got Adrian Peterson, we got Alvin Kamara, we got Mark Ingram, and then you kept 2 other running backs on the damn roster.
It don't get no easier from
here. On the 53-man roster, you kept 2 other running backs too. For what? I don't get it, man. I'm missing something here, man.
It's ridiculous.
We
got AP for no reason.
We set up the run
Giants,
with the pass.
Giants. We'll talk about that a little later.
Come on, man. Let's get a trade in, bro. We need to make something happen, man.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things that got me confused to all get out, man. So
I'm sick
Cowboys versus the Broncos, man. Moving right along, man. Cowboys versus the Broncos. Cowboys got their asses handed to them. 17-42. Broncos came to play. Trevor Siemian tore their ass up.
Whoa, their ass out.
Man, what's going on with the Cowboys, y'all? Cowboys fans, I need y'all to come talk to me, man.
They had to come back down to earth.
Cowgirls, that's what we call them right here.
Come back down to earth.
I said that, though. I
already said
that's one of their losses. My prediction, you can see it in my other video. I said they're going to be 10-6.
But they still a damn good team.
They're going to be 10-6, you know, but they're not going to repeat what they did last year.
Come back down to earth.
They had to bring them down, man. Dak Prescott got thrown under the bus by his coach.
Reality always sets in with
his coach threw him under the bus. I mean, what's going on over there, man?
Yeah, man, that's
what's going on,
man. That's
what's going on, Cowboys?
It's telling me that they waiting on Dak to keep fucking up so they can bring, because if you knew, y'all might not know this. He got a clause in his
and the some bitch
Tony Romo got a clause.
He was the
that
one
says that he can come back and play.
He was the one actually did the Saints game this week too. I had to hear his goddamn voice off.
Oh, real?
Yeah, he the one did the Saints game. I had to hear his voice the whole time.
Yeah,
man.
I was listening to it on the radio too.
Like I say, man. Cowboys got that ass towed up, man. What's going on with the Cowboys? Can't fix stupid. Get it together, Cowboys.
That's just how irrelevant he was. I didn't even notice he was on the damn thing.
Falcons versus the Packers, man. Falcons whipped that ass, 34-23. Falcons, there's no Super Bowl hangover, man. They still look like the champs, man. They still look like the NFC champs to me, bro. I mean, I said it to begin with that
I think
our division is a tough
Tampa
division,
is going to
man.
be the division winner.
Man, that's
Tampa
a tough
on another
division,
level
man.
right now, bro.
Tampa got a defense, bro.
They on another level
Tampa
right now.
got a hell of a defense, man.
I mean, they got that boy James Winston.
Nelson got hurt in that game. Matt Ryan, he was tearing them up.
Nelson, he got hurt.
Jordy Nelson got hurt. Matt Ryan was tearing them up, 19 for 28, 252 yards and a touchdown.
God,
I mean,
you know,
Julio put up 100 on 5 receptions.
So Packers fans, y'all, with a weak defense like that, how you?
Well, Aaron Rodgers also tore him up. Well, you know, I said tore him up, but he had to throw 50 times to get there. 33 for 50. 343 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. So that tells you that they were behind, and he had to throw the ball a lot in order to try to get back into the game, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really one of those things that's like,
time.
you know, Packers they don't have a good defense, man. They got a good offense, like you say. They got a good offense, but they like us. They don't got a good defense, and it takes a hell of a lot for Aaron Rodgers to come out and win every week, man. That's a tough thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see, man. KC versus the Eagles. Kansas City look pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I got Kansas City up
Kansas
there
City
right
look
now.
good,
AFC
man. They one of the top, man. They top 10, top 4 teams up in that side,
They've been good for the last 2-3
years, man. Since Andy Reid been there for sure, man.
Andy Reid.
They won. They beat the Eagles 27-20. I'm not gonna talk too long about that one.
That was it. Yeah, that was Andy Reid. You ain't beating him once you come
coming
back.
home. Andy Reid say coming home. I'm gonna get that ass, man. But we're gonna jump in on some college for y'all right quick, man. We had some viewers wanting to check out some college, so we're gonna make sure we throw in a college for y'all, man. LSU goes down to Mississippi State 37-7. What up with that?
Man, that was a fucking.
What happened, LSU?
That was a shellacking.
Oh, what's his name? What's the coach?
Ridiculous.
What's the coach name? Ed Orgeron?
Man, I can't even understand. How can you have a coach you don't understand?
The game, man. But yeah, I don't understand.
I don't
LSU.
understand nothing he be saying.
We can never be great, man. Like, what's going on, LSU?
Ever since Nick Saban left.
Man, ever since Nick left, we've been a mediocre squad, man. We've been okay up and down,
man. If you gotta think
man.
about it, Les Miles really won with Nick Saban's squad, like talking about.
That's true.
I mean,
that's true.
A
lot of those guys. What's his name?
Level, man.
Justin Vincent from out here, from our town. He was one of Nick Saban's recruits, and he went on to play for Miles, and still, and you know, it made them look good. Les Miles did a lot with Nick Saban's recruits, man. That's a good point, Greg. That's a good point, man. Yeah. He did a lot with Les Miles. Les Miles did a lot with Nick's recruits, man. So is Les Miles even a good coach?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. Obviously, he's not. Nobody went out and got him.
I think he a good coach.
Nobody went out and got him.
For what he was. But I believe they brought him on as like a scout or something for LSU or something.
Oh yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't follow. I didn't see that, man. But Florida versus Tennessee, 26-20. That's an old grudge match right there, man. That's an old SEC grudge match. That's one of those games that it's gonna be a close game.
Tennessee never can get back to their true selves.
Man, Tennessee is a shell of themselves, man. A shell of that great program they used to have, man. You know, they used to be a great program. Every year they used to be a great program, and now they just reduced to a bunch of rubbish, man. You know, a bunch of okay,
make it look good.
You know, a bunch of okay. We'll get into the bowl game and win. Michigan versus Michigan had a win. They played Air Force and they crawled to that win, man.
Man, Michigan, y'all cost me.
Y'all want to get in the top. Y'all want to get in the playoffs in that top 4.
Do not pick them, man.
Y'all want to don't pick them on that parlay spread, man. I'm telling you.
You never know what these
0-2 against the spread this year, man.
I'm sick of this shit.
0-3 against the spread this year, man.
Yeah, bro.
So I wouldn't roll with Michigan, man. Michigan, y'all looking very disappointing, man.
Yeah.
And not in a sense, because to them a win is a win, right? I mean, but I'm saying as far as in the betting world,
they still they got a damn good defense.
But see, here's the thing: if you're struggling against teams,
you just can't figure out.
If you're struggling against teams that's mediocre, then that's an issue. I don't care how you slice it.
Had a pretty good run.
Clemson versus Louisville was the big game of the week, and boy, did they make Louisville look silly, man. Clemson bust them up 47-20.
I got Clemson to me gonna win the championship.
You got Clemson winning it all, man? Come on, man. I think Oklahoma might take it, bro. I think Oklahoma, man. Yeah. Baker is he on another level, man. That's why
I just said I want the Saints to keep losing.
Golly,
because I want Baker Mayfield.
Boy,
I'm sorry, Breeze, but at the same time,
it's time to start thinking for the future,
we
man.
We gotta think for the future.
And you know what, man?
Saints.
I was one of the guys that was really on Sean Payton, like, man, let's keep Sean. We need to keep Sean. We need to keep Sean. Now I'm like, man, we kept him too long.
It seemed like, bro,
feel like we kept him too long, man.
Voice.
Feel like we kept him too long,
the dudes in the locker room ain't listening to him no more.
But let me hit that rapid fire for y'all, man. Browns versus the Ravens, 10-24. Ravens end up getting the W. Panthers versus the Bills. That was a low-scoring affair right there, man. That's one of those games. If you like defense, that was a good defensive bout. Bro. Panthers won the game 9-3.
That was
it was a good defensive bout, man. And we got the Panthers next, so you know that's not good for us. But
that's why I say we looking at the top 5.
We got Cardinals versus the Colts. The Cardinals ended up winning that one in the late. They ended up getting that one late. 16-13. That was one of the games I highlighted. That was one of those games I highlighted on the parlay Friday picks too, and they ended up covering on the spread.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers versus the Bears. They showed the Bears. The Bears is exactly who we thought they were, and the Bucs didn't let them off the hook. They bust their ass 29-7.
That's why I feel like Atlanta is front runners.
Well, I think Atlanta is they played in that first week and they didn't play to their ability. Yeah. So. The Titans versus the Jags. Titans came out and they showed the Jags that the Jags are the Jags. 37-16. Eagles versus the Chiefs was 27-20. Steelers versus the Vikes 26-20. 26-0. Goose egged them.
Still curtain, baby.
Goose egged them, and they just bust our ass last week. But
still
Bradford didn't play though. Dolphins versus the Chargers 19-17. Jets versus the 45-20. I said to 20. Jets versus the Raiders. Jets versus the Raiders, 45-20. Jets came. Raiders opened up at home with Marshawn Lynch and cut up.
I picked them in the spread.
Redskins versus the Rams. Redskins bust them up 27-20. Seahawks versus the 49ers. The Seahawks got them. Packers versus the Falcons. 20-34. Falcons got that win. Lions versus the Giants. Lions got that win 27-10. That's all I got for y'all, man.
Seahawks went 12-9.
That's all I got for y'all, man. The Seahawks, they ended up they got the win, man. They won the game. I think it was 12-9, man. They beat the 49ers 12-9, man. That's a division. That was a tough, that's a tough divisional game. But that's all I got for y'all, man. This your boy Turtle, so you think you know sports.